Good afternoon from Los Angeles, California. This is Marin Steiner again, and today we're doing interactive concept presentation 6, where we're going to attempt to make a hybrid rocket with a mason jar and a piece of pasta. And I will also attempt to not light myself or my house on fire, so this should be very exciting. So the things that we're going to use today are a mason jar right here with a lid, hydrogen peroxide, and the hydrogen peroxide, this will generate our oxygen flow. Hydrogen peroxide is like water, but has an extra oxygen atom. We're also going to use yeast here. The yeast would release oxygen from the hydrogen, which would fuel our engine. When we add the yeast to the mason jar, that contains our hydrogen peroxide, it should act as a catalyst and break off the extra oxygen molecule, which should theoretically bubble out of the hole in our lid. Also, special thanks to Gabe Torres for helping me make a hole in my lid. And also, of course, one of the most important pieces of this, we're going to add the pasta noodle. And this would be the fuel that we would burn in the presence of oxygen. The experiment suggested I use ZT, however I couldn't find that in the store, so we're going to use penne, but I assume it should be fine. So a little about what we're going to try and do today as a summary. We're attempting to make a hybrid rocket, which will use a solid fuel source, which would be the hydrocarbons in the pasta, and a gas oxidizer, which will be the oxygen from the peroxide reaction. So let's try this and see what happens. So first we're going to take our mason jar and our lid here. We're going to fill it about a quarter of the way with hydrogen peroxide. So you can see that there. I think that's about a quarter of the way there. Okay, next we're going to add 1 teaspoon of yeast. So here is our teaspoon right here and our yeast, and we will, oh gosh, this is getting everywhere. Get a teaspoon of yeast and dump it into our mixture. And we're going to get the lid sealed right here, press it on pretty tight, and we're gonna mix it together there. Oh gosh. And we're going to get our pasta noodle into the hole at the top of the jar. It is already floating over. And try not to make a mess here. Oh goodness, making the mess. Hang on, we're going to the bathroom to not make a mess here. And we will bring you with us to complete this piece of the puzzle here. So we'll stick this right here. Try not to drop my computer on the floor while I'm doing this, or light my computer on fire. So that would be really bad. So for the last piece of this puzzle, what we are going to do here is, let's see, we can pin down right there. You can see that it's boiling over pretty good. Okay. So we have the pasta in the sink just in case we need access to an immediate water source, and you can see that right there. We'll try and angle this down so you can see, and it's been mixed up. Oh gosh. Maybe we'll just hold this so we don't mess this up. And you can see it in the mirror there. So we are going to use a fire starter here, and we are going to attempt to light this on fire and see what happens. And so far, nothing is happening. I don't think this would have made a difference with the ZT. We are failing at our experiment here. We definitely got the reaction that we were looking for. I'm not getting the fire. Can you try and mix it up again and see if that's the problem? hear it. It's definitely lighting our pasta on fire, but I'm not getting a reaction. You can see that. I think this might be a massive fail. Well, that didn't work. But what was supposed to happen there is we should have had a pasta-fueled hybrid rocket, but that didn't work quite so well. So we'll call this an experiment fail. I'm not really sure what I did wrong, but I will try and figure that out. So yeah, we definitely got half of the reaction, but not the rest of the reaction. So that's it for experiment number 6, and I will see you guys next week for experiment number 7. Bye for now.